So it's a story with this kind of wizened guide character that goes into this little village.
Lord of the Rings?
No. You see, there's these female magic users, like young teenage female magic users.
Oh, Harry Potter.
No, these women, they are ageless and they are in this tower city place and these other countries. And and these other places, they have this game of
Thrones.
No, houses. Hey there, nomads of lore. I'm Shawn.
And I'm Jonathan.
And we are Mead and Mischief, your home away from no home. Today, we are not in fact talking about houses or even really the game of houses. But we are talking about Wheel of Time. We're continuing our series of different parts of Wheel of Time, and we're going to go into a little bit of depth. Fairly spoiler free. We're going to keep these pretty spoiler free. We may have very, very minor large concept spoilers, but we're not going to spoilery any plot points or anything like that. So they should be pretty safe to watch if you're new to the series. So today's video, we're going to talk about the Aes Sedai.
So, an Aes Sedai is a female who is part of a group or sect of women that hail from the White Tower. More on that later. Mm-hmm. So, when a girl is found pretty young, usually, and she has the spark, which is basically the ability to access Saidar, she's then taken from her home, from her loved ones, and taken to the White Tower. It's usually kind of more of a thing of honor. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Taken to the White Tower to train to become an Aes Sedai.
Once these young girls, usually young, very rare for them to be very old, to miss and be very old, but once these young girls are taken to the White Tower, they go and they begin to learn how to use the power. It's very important they do that so that they don't die, which we won't go too far into that because, spoilers and things. But they start out, their first rank and first level is a novice. Novice are the lowest level of Aes Sedai. They do a lot of scrubbing of pots and all of those kinds of things, and they're learning from other people. So then they learn some stuff with the power, and they get better and better, and they eventually take a test. And if they pass it, they become an accepted, which is the middle level of Aes Sedai. And they get a little bit more freedom, a little bit more autonomy. They are entrusted with a little more things, probably a little less pot scrubbing and menial tasks. And
unless they get on the bad side.
They still can. Mm-hmm. And so they're continuing to learn and to grow and become wiser and smarter and all of those things. And eventually they do another test, and if they pass that one, they become full Aes Sedai, right? And they get their shawl, and which they get a ring and all that kind of stuff that says they're Aes Sedai, and that gives them almost complete autonomy. We won't get too much into the politics and things because spoilers and other such things. We may do some more spoiler-filled videos later, just kind of discussing some of those deep topics. But that's one of the biggest things. They get almost complete autonomy at that point. They can come and go and choose their study and all of those things.
Mm-hmm. Subscribe, comment, like, leave a comment below. That would be great. Ring a bell. So a part of the ceremony, when they become full Aes Sedai, they get to choose their Ajah. They also get to choose in that choice that denotes the color of their
shawl.
Yeah, the shawl.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 7 Ajahs, and these can loosely be maybe compared to Harry Potter's houses. Kind of, they are very much the Ajahs are very much to do with their personalities, but they also have a lot, kind of like the houses, but they also have a lot to do with their job and their duty, and what they want to do. So to start off the list, we'll start with the Blue Ajah. They focus on causes of righteousness and justice.
Next, we have the Green Ajah, which are known as the Battle Ajah. They are particularly interested in fighting cause. They're similar to the blue in a way, but they're more doing battle than looking for causes.
So we have also the yellow Aja. They are focused very, very heavily on healing. All of Aes Sedai usually have some ability of healing, whether it may be small or larger. The yellows focus very heavily on this and usually are much more powerful in that ability than some of the other Ajas.
Next, we come to the red Aja. Right? And the red Aja are set up pretty early in the books as they're a lot of the other characters are distrustful of them. Good, bad, or otherwise. We'll leave that to your reading. Don't want to spoil anything. But the red Aja, their focus, if you will, is going out and finding men who can channel and gentling them. They go out because remember, the men who can channel, their destiny, if you will, is to go insane and kill everybody around them. And so the red, they go out and they take those channelers' ability to channel away and take care of them.
So next we have the white Aja. They are an Aja that focuses primarily on philosophy, logic, reasoning. They're kind of like the debate high school captain of your debate team. And they really
voted most likely to call you out on how wrong you
that's
are.
That's right. They're really black and white on subjects.
So then we have the gray Aja. The gray Aja are focused on diplomacy and politics. They would be your ambassadors and people trying to make peace and settle disputes and all of those kinds of things between different groups of people. They're not the debate captain. They're the politicians. Of course, all Aes Sedai are a little political, but
that's probably true.
Not too much spoilers.
That's right. Finally, to round off the list, we have the brown Aja, and this Aja focuses on finding and gathering knowledge and then preserving that knowledge, whether it be writing it down, keeping tabs on it, putting it in the library, that kind of thing. So they really focus on finding old, lost knowledge and bringing that into the tower and then preserving it.
Last thing we want to mention is that it's worth noting that before the breaking of the world, which is in the prologue of the first book, so it's not super spoilery, there were, well, way before, there were male Aes Sedai, because this is before I never can say them right. Before Sidene was tainted by the Dark One, there were male Aes Sedai.
Very interesting. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, definitely leave a like, give us comments. Let us know what else you would like to learn about with Wheel of Time. We are going to keep these coming at you. Got lots of different subjects we would like to talk about. Well, we would love to know what you would like us to discuss. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
How do you end the video now? Teal, yellow, and then there's neon yellow. All right, so the 7 Ajas are...
We shouldn't leave it at comparing it to Harry Potter because people are going to...